not abandon farming, but make sure they make farming as a business.
Well, that, of course, is concerning the welfare of farmers. So when those farmers sell their coffee, where do they take their money? What do they do with it? Who are their financial advisors? And, of course, what other roles do they play? Well, to answer some of that and, of course, many other questions, in studio with me currently, to be able to speak into the conversation around financial provision, indeed improvement of financial access across the country, the CEO of Unaitas, of course, that is Tony Mwangi. Karibu sana, sir.
Thank you very much, Peter.
Yes. So for many people, even as we start to look at for people like farmers and that sort of thing, and how you have been able to change their lives, the interesting thing is that for many SACCOs, including yourself, while the banking sector has been hard hit by a downturn over the past 1 year, where we had that lengthy electioneering period, we've seen increased provisioning for bad debt. We've seen some banks get hit hard in terms of capital. Why exactly have you been able to turn a profit in that situation?
Thank you very much, Peter.
Yes.
I'll start by saying that Unaitas has a very unique proposition.
Yes.
Because we started a journey 2014, and we told ourselves that we have to serve Kenyans. We have to provide services that are effective, accessible, simplified, and available. It is on that basis that we told ourselves when we spoke to our members, and we wanted to depict something that reflects their situations,
yes,
and their needs. So we came up with this statement that we want to be a global movement that meets your expectations, that meets your dreams and aspirations.
Yes.
Then we asked ourselves, how are we going to achieve that? How are we going to meet our members' dreams and aspirations? And then we had an answer, and the answer was this. We want to do that by transforming lives through innovative financial solutions.
Yes.
Then we went back and asked ourselves, how are we going to provide that innovative financial solution to our members? And then again, we came up with answers, and we came up with what we call the strategic pillars.
Yes.
So that anything we do when we are offering an innovative financial solution that meets our members' dreams and aspiration, it has been grounded with 4 determinants. One of them is ethical. The other one is affordability.
Yes.
The other one is accessibility. And the last one is friendship. It has to be friendly. We have to create a customer relationship that enhance our relationship with our customers. Now, we, as a SACCO, we are one of the most transformative SACCO in this market. We have done bold things in this market.
Such as?
Such as one of the things that we did way back when we were a SACCO by the name Muramati.
Yes.
We were the first people who came to the media to be able to sell shares to our members. It was so successful that even it brought questions were asked by regulators, like CMA.
Yes.
So we did something that had never been done. And there are certain things that didn't go in our way in terms of the regulations.
Yes.
And we had to sit down with the various regulators so that we can be able now to craft a way that SACCOs can actually be able to drive capital to members. That's one. When we branded ourselves as Unaitas, I think it is a branding that has never been done by many institutions.
Yes.
I think on record, it hasn't been done by any SACCO.
Yes.
Because it was not just about coming up with a name and being visible and creating visibility. It was actually internalization, creating a strong culture, a culture that reflects the customer that is out there.
Yes.
We didn't sit in a boardroom or in a meeting to come up with those determinants or to come up with that very strong and fulfilling brand, we spoke to people and we were able to depict what they wanted. Now,
because we'll soon be out of time, essentially, it seems that you literally are driving a really well-crafted strategy that actually speaks to the needs of your customers and that these people have been receptive. What exactly would you say is your comparative advantage? Because we have seen other circles out there, we have seen other financial institutions, but none of them is literally able to say what you're saying to us today.
I want to concentrate on what happened on 29th of March, last month. We normally hold our AGM on the last Friday of every month. This one happened to be on a Good Friday. So we held it a day earlier, on Thursday. And we were able to announce our results, our financial statements and report for the year ending 2017. And what happened, and I think this one has surprised the financial sector, is that we were able to grow our profitability by 65%.
That's big.
We were able to increase our distribution in terms of dividend to our members from about 770 million. Sorry, 192 million in 2016 to about 273, which is an increment of about 81 million. Now, look at what happened in 2016. There was a capping of interest. There was, as you've mentioned rightly, about the increment in terms of a portfolio at risk. The loan books, the bad loans were increasing in the sector.
Because the economy itself took
Yes. And the issue of the electioneering also extended, and there was a lot of wait and see. But there are certain things that we did different. One, we realized that the spread in terms of interest has narrowed down. And we were one of the first people who realized that the era of margins is over. And we now started concentrating on volume. If it is loans, we drive volumes. If it is non-funded income, we increase transactions. We increase the number of transactions. And that's why we've been able to increase the number of our customer to about 290,000 active accounts.
Even as, maybe finally, because I'm saying like we're running out of time completely, when you say you have 290,000 clients, how then are you able to serve them? We've seen other financial institutions with huge queues. Literally, business comes to a stop. The service delivery, customers don't want even to be associated with that kind of thing. What role is technology playing in that sort of thing? What is at the core of this thing that you're doing?
We have currently 23 branches, which is a brick and mortar. But we have a strategy in terms of making those branches a hub, and then we are creating spokes. And those spokes are channels. So we have currently 3 main channels. That is the ATM. We also have mobile banking, and we have agency. So most of the transaction, 50% of our transaction today are not happening in the branch. They're actually happening at the channels. We are driving numbers because we do about 10,000 transactions a day on the channels. We want to increase those numbers because we want to leverage on technology. That is one of the things that has made us very efficient. The kind of agency banking that we started about 3 months, today we are happy that we have in excess of 300 active agents. We want to grow that and make sure that by the end of the year we have 1,500. So most of the transaction is going to happen outside the bank. That is one of the things that has made us very efficient, and that's the reason why we are able to report that kind of a profitability.
Okay, indeed, unfortunately we are out of time, but this is just an introduction. Of course, the fact that when you're driving such initiatives, I'm sure we will be able to literally get you back in here to continue the conversation on the basis of that having been 2017, what's the outlook for 2018 and that sort of thing. Thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you very much.
Well, on that note, I think we have to bring it to a close, especially because we have run out of time. Of course, to remember that in a few minutes we will have the news in Swahili on Mbiu. But of course, from the business desk, we will be back here tomorrow at the same time at 3 p.m. with more from the world of business on Business Today. But from us here in studio, it is Kwaheri ya Kuonana. Do continue to enjoy your viewing. My name is Peter Makaba. Thank you very much.